In the previous clip, we are downloaded compiler and Java runtime environment. The Java runtime environment provides the minimum requirements for executing a Java application. It consists of the Java virtual machine, core classes, and supporting files. Now we can create our first class. In order to do it, all we need is a notepad. I will use Notepad++. It's a powerful editor. Please open a web browser and type Notepad++. By the tradition, when starting to learn a new language, it's start from the printing hello world message. To declare a Java class, type the keyword public. That's called an access modifier, and it means that the class that we will declare is available to the entire application. Then we will add the keyword class and type the name of the class. We will name our class hello world. All Java class names should start with an uppercase initial character. Next, add a code block consisting of a pair of braces. Now anything we will type inside the code block will be a part of the class. To run the class from the console, we need to define a function which will be called main. In order to define a function, we will write a public and access modifier. Then we will type another keyword static. That's a keyword that means that function belongs to the class and can be called from the class itself. The function which is not marked as static can be invoked only by the instance of the class. For now it's complicated, so let's leave it. We will talk about static keyword in our next sessions. Then type the keyword void, which means that this function will not return any value. And finally type the name of the function, main. This is a required function name. All function names should start with an initial lowercase character. But remember that class name should start with capital letter. Next is a pair of parentheses that declares arguments or parameters that can be passed into the method. The function name and its arguments make up the function signature. And the required main function signature receives an array of string values. We'll declare an array of strings, with the keyword string, with an uppercase S that means it's a class identifier. Followed by a pair of brackets. Pair of brackets specify that we have bulk of strings. It's an array. The name of this argument can really be anything you like, but it's typically named args. Type the closing parenthesis for the end of the method signature, and then we will add another code block. Now, when the Java runtime will look for the main function and run it automatically. Any code I put within the main method's code block will be executed immediately. In our first program, we will print hello world. In order to do it, first we will write system.out.println for print line. Then we will pass in a string literal value. That's a string, surrounded with double quotes. Type string hello world. After the closing parenthesis, we will put in a semicolon. That's the end of the statement. Now save the file and name it helloworld.java. The first part of the file name must match the class name. And it is case sensitive. So it must start with the capital letter as the class name. And the file extension must be Java. Now we are ready to compile and run the Java class. Open the command. Type javac and then the full name of the file, including the Java file extension. If you don't see any errors, that means that the file compiled correctly. And you can list the contents of the directory again. You should see a new file called hello world class. That's your compiled class file. Now we will run the class. We will type Java, and then the identifier of the class. When you're running the class, don't include the Java file extension. And I get back the string. Hello world. Congratulations. We are created our first Java class using a Notepad++, compiled it and run it from the command prompt. That's it for today. Please click like button and subscribe to my channel.